Welcome back to your daily dose of Limbus Company. We got a lot of new content coming out. We're gonna check them all out. Starting from this bad boy right here. We have a lot of things from new egos, new identities, to just new system changes we're all gonna go over. Starting with this bad boy. This is a new ego. It's a Ryoshu ego. In honor of Spider-Verse, obviously. Okay, so this one's pretty cool. This one is like a new ego, which is very exciting. This one is a banner, though, I believe. It's a new banner. K-Corp Honglu and Lobotomy Sinclair. So this one is Talisman, I believe. Looking pretty nice. This is looking like a Pound character, though, like a Crush character. K-Corp Honglu's giving me RoboCop vibes. He definitely has to heal. If he doesn't heal, I'd be like really sussed out. But honestly, looking pretty neat. Not bad. Alright, and then we have Uptide Tier 4 is what this is looking like. Let's check it out. No, this just changes for the defense. I know they're adjusting the changes for defense, but we'll leave it as is for now. This one is offense, defense changes. I'm going to ignore that first, but ignoring this for now. But basically what they're doing is, from what I interpret it, is that they're just basically changing how the numbers work, because how it currently is, it's not going to be good for the longevity of the game, so they're just moving the stats around. But more on that later. I don't really care about too much about it. I'm more interested about these bad boys right here. New ego. This is Ryoshu Rodion, I'm guessing, right? This is Ryoshu. This is the Spider-Man ego. I'm calling it the Spider-Man ego, okay? Just for now. But it looks very, eviscerating. Look at the background. Jesus Christ. It's okay. Okay, this one looks more aggressive. This one's Rodion? Or is this Ryoshu? Is this also Ryoshu? What the heck is this? Are they both Ryoshu egos? Or is it Ryoshu Rodion? What the heck? Oh, is it one of them Otis? Okay, this one looks aggressive. This one looks cool. Okay, this one looks better. It's Otis and Ryoshu, right? I'm guessing this is Otis and Ryoshu. There's no way that wasn't Otis and Ryoshu. Ryoshu? No, what the hell? They're both Ryoshus? What the heck? Double Ryoshu egos? That is interesting. Alright. Alright, oh, the new characters. I'll check out the egos first, though. I'm curious about the ego. And I believe there's, like, Sinclair somewhere up here. So we'll go over the egos first, and then we'll go over Sinclair. So, ego for Ryoshu. This one is the Red Eye Open. AoE targets 3 slots, that's nice. I mean, target speed is lower than the user by a certain amount or more, gain coin power, okay. On hit, if the target has X plus bind, deal more damage. If the skill staggers or defeats a target, heal user and the ally with the least HP proportional to the max HP. Okay, so it can heal and do more damage based off of bind and off of how fast you are. Its Ego Corroded version is randomly AoE. Is lower than the user's, but by amount gain final power. It has deal more damage. If the steel staggers or defeats a user, heal user and the ally with at least 5% of max HP. Okay, so it just does more damage and heals if it staggers or kills. Predator is the passive. If this unit is healed more than a certain amount of portion of its max HP this turn, gain attack power up next turn. Interesting. So this kind of synergizes with Mersault's Pursuant's ego, I believe, but very hard to see if this is going to be that useful. But looks pretty cool, though. Then we have this bad boy, which is the Red Eyes Ryoshu. This one is on hit, inflict bind next turn. And then on hit, the target has X plus blind, inflict plus coin drop next turn. On hit, if the target speed is lower than the user, inflict slash fragility. And then the red eyes, indiscriminate, target randomly. On hit, inflict bind. If the target has X bind, inflict plus coin drop next turn. And hit if the target speed is lower than the user's, inflict slash fragility next turn. Okay, so it's pretty much more of the same. Spire's Web is the passive. On Clash Win, inflict bind next turn 3 times per turn. That's interesting. So this is a blind focus. How I see it is the red eyes is just going to synergize with each other. So you use this one first and then you use this one second to do more damage. So kind of interesting. Let's take a look at where's our boy Sinclair. So Sinclair is over here. It's a Lobotomy Ego red sheet. So Sinclair's first skill is Magnifying Wound. It's got 1 coin flip. It's on hit, inflict rupture. Heads hit if the target has X rupture, gain talisman. And then talisman is on hit, inflict rupture by the count. When hit, gain rupture by the count. Turn end at X count, remove all talisman, and take fixed damage by its count. So this looks like it works as a pseudo rupture. It's just basically rupture. That's all that this is. Proliferating talismans is on hit, talisman, talisman, talisman. And if the target has X rupture, gain talisman. Rupturing talisman, on hit, spend talisman on self. On hit, give talisman. On hit, if the target has talisman, inflict rupture count. This one's interesting. Guard is on hit, gain talisman. Passive is on hit if the target has rupture, gain talisman. Support passive is at the start of the combat phase. Give highest resonance times 2 talisman to allies with the most HP. Alright, this is interesting. So the Sinclair is basically going to be a rupture team comp. So he'll pair up very nicely with units such as LCCB, HMIL, 3-star Gregor. And those are the main ones that do rupture right now. I guess Heathcliff too, technically. He applies rupture, but those are kind of your main units that are going to apply rupture. I mean, his first skill, his base ego does rupture, so I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. This Sinclair might be good in rupture team, but we'll have to wait and see. But I do want to check out our bad boy K-Corp. Not Sinclair, Honglu. K-Corp Honglu. So this bad boy looks kinda not that great. He's got 1 coin and 2 coin flips. Okay. His first skill is Impede the Intruder, gain coin power against targets with rupture. So this is a rupture comp, and it's slash blunt. Decay Blade, on hit, inflict rupture. If the target has X amount of rupture, heal by a portion of the damage dealt. Okay. And then on hit, inflict rupture. On hit, if the target has X rupture, heal by a proportion of damage dealt. So he can heal. Excise target above a certain percentage of HP, gain coin power. I wonder if that's for him or for the enemy. On hit, inflict rupture, and then on hit, inflict rupture count by the amount of K-Corp Ampule. Deal more damage based on K-Corp Ampule. His defense is gain K-Corp Ampule next turn. So you can't get it with skill 1 or skill 2. Okay. This is passive as when hit, if at less than a certain percentage HP, heal and gain K-Corp Ampule. After this activates, gain fragile every turn for the rest of the battle. Okay, so if you... Interesting. So you heal, you gain fragile every single turn for the rest of the battle. K-Corp Ampule. Turn start at less than X count, heal by a portion of max HP based on the X count. At X count, the unit dies. Wow, okay, interesting. So basically, if he gets himself low enough to a certain point, he's going to heal himself continuously but take more damage. But at a certain point, if his K-Corp Ampule gets to a certain point, he just dies. This is interesting. I don't know how good this skill looks like. Already right now, it's looking kind of sus because you have a 1 coin flip, 2 coin flip, 2 coin flips. Not looking the greatest, honestly. So we'll have to wait and see how Honglu does. He's definitely going to be in a rupture team comp, but overall, not too excited about the character. But we'll have to wait and see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this character is as busted as N-Corp Sinclair, but we'll have to wait and see. Big changes I will say that is coming is the Mirror Dungeons. So this is 1, 2... This is 1. Okay, 1 of 1. We're going to take a look. So, intro to new contents for June 29th, Mirrors of Mirrors, Mirror Dungeon number 2. New content of Mirrors of Mirrors will be added on June 29th, so in 2 days, or technically 1 day for me. After the schedule maintenance, the requirement is to clear chapter Main Story 445 and the Mirrored Beginning. In Mirror Dungeon 1, you can earn large sums of Battle EXP. Hard mode from Mirror 2 will be unlocked after July 6th after the schedule update. Oh, Jesus, okay. Let's check out the second page, question mark? Okay, I think there's a better way of checking it. Better way of checking it is here. Okay, this is better. Perfect. So entry cost old is Enka filling required for entry, Enka filling module not required for entry. Interesting. When expedition is over, rewards and provide based on the number of floors and nodes reached. When expedition is over, rewards are shown based off the number of floors and nodes reached. The player must choose whether to use Enka film mod to claim them. Interesting. Whereas with these changes, daily free entries and simulations for Mirror Dungeons will be removed once Mirror Dungeons 2 is added. Changes to clear rewards. In Mirror Dungeons, you can earn pass EXP based off of the number of floors and nodes reached. Each expedition of Mirror Dungeon is expected to be longer than expedition to Mirror Dungeon 1. We determine that the lengthening of the playtime for repetitive content will come as burdensome to many players. As such, even if you only clear up to floor 3 of Mirror Dungeon 2, you will still be able to obtain 80% of the pass save and 100% of losers compared to rewards for clearing floor 5. So what does this mean? You get 80% of pass EXP and 100% of the lunacy. So basically you can bail early. Interesting. It's able for clearing each Mirror Dungeon. So this was old. 250, yeah, this is what we got before. With the Mirror Dungeon, it's 250 lunacy for 1. 250 battle EXP for 2. Mirror Dungeon hard is 250 battle EXP for 75. Interesting. But what about ego shards and nominal crates? Where do those go? Mirror Dungeon without battle EXP, it's just 10, 30, 50. Okay, so we're going to be getting better pass EXP, which is not bad, I guess, if you want to grind modules that way, especially if you have the battle pass. Comparison between Mirror Dungeon based off of final floor count. So this was 3 Enka fill-ins. 10 EXP, manager EXP, 3 floors, 20 nodes. I guess this one's 5 floors with 30 nodes. Oh god, okay. Okay, how does this work? Wild Bunch or normal crates. Weekly bonuses for Mirror Dungeons no longer provide ego shard related items, as long as that could have been earned as weekly bonuses to have been integrated to Season 2 Battle Pass free rewards. The number of weekly bonuses is 3 like before. Oh, so they're moving all the rewards into the free Battle Pass. Interesting. Interesting. Applying the weekly bonus adds the following. Lunacy reward added pass EXP gain by 50%. Okay, so they're getting rid of the Ego Shard crates and those are moving into the free Battle Pass, which is interesting. Identity levels are fixed at a certain value upon entry. Okay, the cost is introduced can be attained through combat encounters. Additional identities and egos are particular shop and rest shop events. I know if the initial setup doesn't require any cost. Oh. Okay, I see. So they're copying Arknights. Basically, you can't just put in the strongest, buffest character. You actually have to team build a little bit. Starter buffs are newly introduced starting in the Mirror Dungeon number 2. Starter buffs can be activated by using Starlight, providing various effects to aid your Mirror Dungeon expedition. Can be earned by playing Mirror Dungeons, reaching further floors rewards more. Rewards for killing a flyer are typically larger than clearing only up to 4/3. You can use Starlight from a Mirror Dungeon to activate Starter buffs for other Mirror Dungeons. Applied to both normal and hard difficulty, but does not affect other Mirror Dungeons. Interesting. Oh god, floor-based entry. Any buff in Mirror Dungeons. Starting with Mirror Dungeon 12, a new system is implemented to make enemies more powerful as you go up the floors, okay? So the next floor, enemies will gain a buff that persists through the expedition. Oh, interesting. New ego gifts 45 total. Abnormal events 25 total. And combat encounters against one will be added. Changes to universal events. Original universal such as heal centers, power them up, or provide them a chance to recruit as identity levels are fixed upon entry. Power-up options will be removed. Healing and recruitment options will also be removed and integrated into rest stop events and shop events. The newly added events are as follows. Rest stop events, centers can heal HP. You can spend costs to additionally deploy or change identities in ego. Shop events. You can spend costs to heal large amounts of HP and SP. Spend costs to additionally deploy or change identities or egos, and you can spend costs to purchase listed ego gifts. Ooh, you can buy ego gifts. You can spend costs to change one skill from the listed identity. In possession, possible combinations listed below. Changing skill 1 to skill 3 requires the highest amount of cost. What does it mean? Changing skill 1 to skill 3. don't know what that means. Quality of life features. All right, we're getting the preset ego shift ups, preset configuration, direction display, ego resources fully carry over. Okay, I'm looking at that. Ego thread spin tier. Okay, buffs for events are easier to check. Useful types per stage. Other changes. I'm gonna skip all over all this because there's a lot to read. Yeah, there's a lot to read, but I'm assuming those are quality of life changes. Okay, we got a ton. Holy moly. Honestly speaking, good changes. Oh man, Project Moon is really working hard. Take a quick look. The server will go into maintenance. Yeah, server will go into maintenance. All right, lovely. Honestly speaking, Project Moon doing some really amazing work. Honestly, really excited for everything that's happening. They are pumping out new characters. We're gonna get new content pretty soon, and I'm really looking forward to the next Railway Extraction. We're gonna have to wait and see what ends up happening because we are gonna have a lot of work ahead of us. Without the games releasing content, I will say it's getting better, but I will definitely say that the Bongi Plushies Chicken event, oh god, that pushed away a lot of characters. So hopefully they'll have another, not beginner banner event, but like welcome back type of event. I'd be really looking forward to that to just try to bring people back from the game because I honestly do feel like the Bongi Plushies event really crushed a lot of people. But with all the updates that come in, really excited for it. Looking forward to the new characters. Don't know if they're that strong yet, but I'll have to playtest them and check it out. Anyways, as usual, John Panio signing out. I will see you guys later. Bye for now.